Hi guys, I'm back with a little bit of a beauty haul, just some things I picked up over the month. I've been using them and I'm like, you know, I'm going to talk about this. So I think I gathered everything up. Not too many things. I think I'm going to start by where I shop. I think I'll group it that way maybe. So I went to Walmart and I wanted to pick up more of my milk and protein and olive oil hair treatments. I've talked about these before. They are fabulous at making your hair feel so good, and I use them like once a week or once every 2 weeks. It says use the full packet, but for my hair I don't. I just use half a packet. My girls who have nice thick hair use the whole one, but you wash your hair, you rinse it, you put this in, and then you wrap your hair in a towel and you leave it for 30 to at least 45, well, at least 30 minutes. I do 45. And then you rinse it with warm water and your hair feels so great. You get this where you get shampoos, conditioners, but it's in the African American section, but I highly recommend it. They have shampoos and conditioners like this. They also have like this clear oil stuff that you can put into your hair when it's wet, and we love that too. We have that, and there's some spray things, but this works really, really well. Throwing everything around. 97 cents a package. You have to try it. Really, it's a good find. I love it. Then I saw these. These are called Baby Lips, and they're made by Maybelline. I've opened it up. I have it on right now. I've been wanting to try it. It's clinical strength, 8-hour moisturizer and lip renewal. They are slightly tinted. I think there's 6 or 7, but there's one. It's called Quench. It's just clear, and there's no scent or color. This one is Peach Kiss. There's a pink punch, a grape, a peppermint, a cherry, and that might be it. But there's a lot of product. It's $2.97, and I don't know if CVS or Rite Aid has them. I haven't been to one of those in a while. It's buttery, and it looks, I don't think I got that anywhere. It's not supposed to be. But it's just very light. It looks like lip gloss, not sticky at all. It's just a buttery feel, and I'm going back and I'm buying some of the others. It's very lightly tinted, so even if you have a preteen and she's kind of wanting a little something, but you're not ready for her to try lipstick or even a lip gloss, Baby Lips, try them. I know my girls would like these, but I myself, this is definitely a repurchase, and I'm going to try that again. Eyeliner. Sometimes I love a darker, heavier eyeliner, especially if Eric and I are going out, or if I'm going out with the girls, and which I miss, and I haven't done that in a while. I need to do that. Sometimes my eyeliners, just the pencils just don't last all day. They rub off, or they're very light, and I am a redhead, and so my eyelashes are very, very light. So I do have long eyelashes, and they are a good thickness, but a trick if you want to try is to go up with your eyeliner, and I'm not talking on your waterline, which is that skin part. A lot of people color that with eyeliner. I've never done that. I'm talking right underneath the root. Get to the root of those lashes with your pencil and just really get in there with that, okay? And then if you want to go over the top and then put your mascara on, and it just gives a perfect dark thick base to your lashes, and it just makes them look full and thicker, and I love it. 11th Gorgeous, they're two little blonde sisters on YouTube, and they're so cute. They were talking about this L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil. I have tried liquid liners before, and I just can't do them. I shake. I don't naturally shake, but I just shake when I start to use those, because I'm like, man, when it's on, it's going to smear, and then I have to take everything off and start all over. And eyeliner is one of the very last steps, obviously, you do when you're done with your makeup, so to start over is just frustrating to me. I've made this video already and it cut out halfway. Why, I don't know. So there's already a mark on my hand. But this pencil is so smooth. I have other ones that just feel really dry, and so they kind of like pull at my eye, and I hate that. But this, it's just so deep, dark, and intense. Well, intense, Robin, that's why they call it Extra Intense. That was dumb. but it's so smooth and it glides on so nice, and it's a nice rich color. They had black, which is this, they had brown, and they had gray. Now I'm really wanting to try the other two, but it doesn't pull at your eye. You can smudge it if you want to. You need to kind of do it right away, but you also don't, you want to give a little bit of time to set, or definitely go over it if you're in a hurry with the same color of eyeshadow to set it, so it won't smear if you don't want it to smudge. But I highly recommend this, and also Marie Claire. It's one of the 25 best beauty products of 2010. They rated that, so that was really nice. Let me see. Our Walmart here in Delaware does not have hard candy cosmetics. I hear about them all the time. So when I was up in New York, I've heard a lot about this camouflage. It's kind of a concealer for under your eye. I hear it's very kind of thick. So if you really need excellent coverage, I don't always, but sometimes I do. Monet, you stay out here, hon. There you go, good girl. Oh, now they're all coming. Yes, Jenna, I see you, Daytona. Nope. So anyway, when I was in New York, there were other things I wanted to try, but they were sold out. I think people got a lot of things for Christmas and stocking stuffers and such, but this is light. I haven't tried it yet, so I will let you know. Let me know if you like it or not. Went to Victoria's Secret, and I purchased two things. One thing I had a sample of, and I loved it when I tried it, and I'm like, I need to get some more. It's the Radiant FX Face Illuminator, again from Victoria's Secret, and you can do one of two things. It comes like this, nice pump. You can either put it, I was showing my mother-in-law, I put a squirt and I rubbed it in, and it makes your skin look so healthy and hydrated. It just gives it a glow, kind of just like, you just look hydrated. And I have thyroid troubles, and so my skin is horrible. And I have trouble making it look high, you know. Anyway, long story about the thyroid. But anyway, you can either mix it in with your foundation. If you already have kind of a satin finish foundation, maybe not. But or you can just put a little bit on your finger and just kind of highlight your cheek, or maybe just a little bit on your brow bone if you're going out at night. But this, love it, definite repurchase, and it was between $6 and $8. It was not a lot of money at all. Also at Victoria's Secret, I got myself the lip scrub and balm, and I'm going to get my girls their own too, because every time they see this is the first time I purchased this one. I get the Mary Kay one, which I love, swear by it, definitely would repurchase, but right now it's a little pricey. For me, for as often as I'd have to buy it with 3 of us using it, I think it's like around $24, $26. This was around $7, okay? So this is the scrub. You put it on your lips and you rub it in, and you feel the little bead things doing their thing. And I even go outside my lip a little bit, and you'd be able to feel them if you rubbed your lips together. And then you just take if you're not in the shower doing it, then you can take a warm cloth and just gently wipe it off. And then in the lid is the balm. So you just open the lid. Okay, there's the balm. So it's a nice little compact, both of them in one place, which I love, because the Mary Kay are separate tubes, and sometimes you can find one and not the other, but it's all in one place here. And you just put the balm on, and your lips feel so nice. So nice. You just want to rub them all day. That's how I feel with this baby lips. I swear it's good stuff. Okay, so I did that. Okay, went to Sephora, and I invested in a very good foundation, and I'll tell you why. Okay, like I said, I'm a redhead. Yes, I get my hair colored anymore. My kids, since I've had my children, my hair is naturally lightened and such. And my younger two, actually, I tell them they took my hair color because they're exactly the hair color I used to be. Anyway, my father's Italian, so he has this gorgeous olive skin and dark hair. And my mother's French. She has this beautiful pale skin, but it's not blotchy. She's just even tone, peaches and cream. Just really okay. I'm not blotchy, but the combination of the two, I have a very hard time finding foundation. Sometimes I think I'm warmer tone, sometimes I think I'm cooler tone, but it doesn't matter. And I've held it up to my neck, and I've held it up to the inside of my wrist like they tell you to do in the magazines and everything, and I get home and it just doesn't apply like the color I think it is. And I have at least 5, maybe 6 upstairs. they're anywhere from $8 to $12. And so when you think about it like that, spending $38 on a foundation that you can try in the store and you're leaving knowing it's going to work is awesome. And so I went to Sephora and I had every intention of buying one of the Makeup Forever HD foundations because that's all I hear about on YouTube, and the girl said, let's go over to the Lorac and try this. And I'm so glad, and I love it, and I've used it for a week. I'm extremely happy with it. It's the Breakthrough Performance Foundation, oil-free, anti-aging foundation with SMS complex, SPF of 14, and I am SMS2. Okay, this is the packaging. You twist and the pump comes up. Yeah, twist and the pump goes down, so it's perfect for travel. It looks pretty if it's out. It's a satin finish. I would call it a satin finish. It gives me that hydrated look that I really need and love. And I think I would like a matte foundation, but again, with dry skin, it just makes it look so much worse. And so far I haven't broken out. My skin is soft. It applies easy. 2 pumps is all I use, and I've used my fingers, I've dotted it around my face and blended it. I've used my beauty blender, which is that pink egg-shaped foam thing that you wet down and it helps smooth, gives you a nice finish. And I've used my stippling brush, and it applies great any way I use it, so I really have no complaints about this whatsoever. I do highly recommend it. It's 1 fluid ounce. It was $38 like I said, but I think that'll last me a while. And when I add up what I've spent upstairs on ones that just aren't working for me, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to start mixing things and try. But how do you mix and get the same concoction every day? I'm frustrated with that. So you know what? If I like something, I will purchase it. If I believe in something, I will purchase it. I don't care if it's from Walmart or Sephora or the Macy's counter. Okay, I will always be honest with you guys with what I try and what I use. I have tried some expensive products like eye gel creams and facial creams that were crap, and I'll let you know. So that brings me to my next purchase I bought. This is at Sally's. Hello Beautiful here on YouTube. I heard about it from her more than one occasion. And it looks like a big box, but it's a little thing of eye cream. She shows it like this, and so I didn't really know what the box looked like. I don't even think she thought about that, which is fine. I wouldn't have thought about it either except for that. So this is what you're looking for in Sally's. It's like $9.99 or $10.99, okay? And I saw this little jar and I'm like, how long is that going to last? Well, I've used this for, I think this is my third day, and I've just used what's been in the lid so far. And it's for fine lines and wrinkles. Well, it says retinol vitamin enriched eye gel is specifically formulated to reduce the visible signs of aging around the eye area, especially the occurrence of fine lines. Used daily, it will help reduce puffiness, redness, and dark circles, and smooth the delicate sensitive area around your eyes. It has encapsulated vitamin A to moisturize, you can see the little capsules in there, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. And then there's vitamin C and E as antioxidants. So what I do is I just smile in the morning and I just put it on. I put my moisturizer on first and I let that soak in. And then I just kind of smile and I put it all over I pat it and I just kind of put it all over my eye area and I kind of bring it down into here, and I have a couple little wrinkles for when I'm mad or squinting. So I've even put it up in there. So I love it so far, and it's cooling. And I can feel it, it doesn't tingle, but I can just feel it. It's soothing is what I'm trying to say. But let me try this for a good month, and I promise I will do a full review on this and let you know. But for $10, I've spent $80 before on eye cream. That did not work, and I did not get a refund and nothing else. So for $10, if I can suggest something, and they had other things. They had some face serums and things. So next payday I'll pick something else up and try it. But let me try that for a while, and I'll let you know how that goes. They also at Sally's had this rice powder, and I've really been wanting to try this for quite a while. It's a nice light powder to set your foundation and such for makeup. They had, and who talks about this? Marlena from Makeup Geek. She's on YouTube here. She's phenomenal. And this is in the color Natural. They had a deeper shade, and then they had translucent, which anybody can use. This matches my skin tone perfectly. I put it on today. I used it last night. They have a puff, but I use my powder brush, and I tap some in the lid, and it's so nice and even, and it does not make my skin look dry like some powders do, because I told you I already have that dry skin problem. I don't need more help with that, and it doesn't settle into anywhere, you know what I mean? It's just lovely. $5? It was either like $4.95 or $5.95, and that's going to last a very long time. So I will let you know. It's made by Palladio, Palladio, rice powder. Try that. This is something I picked up. They had them reduced for $1.59, and I love these. And they're little baby brushes like you would use on newborns' hair when they get out of the bath. But I use this on my face in the shower. I keep it in the shower with my Noxzema. Yes, I've used it since I was 12, and I love it, and I still use it. But I just dab the stuff on my face, and then I just gently exfoliate, and it's so soft. It's enough to take the day off, you know, the dead skin cells or whatever. But it's not. I can use it every day. It's gentle and soft enough to use every day. And strong enough yet to do the job I want it to do. So I get out of the shower and my skin looks great. So I recommend these little brushes. She said they have them at Sally's all the time. I bought the first one I had from the commissary, which is the grocery store on Base. And I found that in the baby aisle. And it was $3 something, which I didn't think that was bad. But this was $1.59, so I picked a couple of them up. She said they're on sale because they bought a whole bunch for stocking stuffers. So maybe try your Sally's and get a couple, because I think you'll really be pleasantly surprised. It's an inexpensive item that does a phenomenal job. What else did I get? Did I cover everything? I think that was it. Yeah, so that was just my little, oh no, I'm sorry, Bath & Body Works. I'm sorry, this big old bag I'm staring at. Bath & Body Works, love it. I got the 6 for $20 deal. I love the foam hand soaps. So I got Peach Bellini, Sweet Pea, Japanese Cherry Blossom, that's for the bathroom down here because Shelby loves that scent, Cucumber Melon, Dancing Waters, I'm new to that one, but it smelled really good, and then the Sea Island Cotton, which I love. It's a nice fresh scent. And then this thing was $5.50. And it just goes over your soap thing. I thought it made it look really nice. They had different designs, like leaf designs. This reminds me of like a chrysanthemum or something. But I thought I'd put that in the kitchen and dress that bottle up a little bit. I might go back and get a couple more for the bathrooms. Then the True Blue Spa Glycolic Acid Cracked Heel Treatment. Got this. It was buy 2 get 2 free. So my mother-in-law each got one of these, and then I told her I love the sugar scrubs they have, so she got 2 of the sugar scrub, the body scrubs. But this is gonna, I'm hoping, I've never tried this brand, this True Blue, so if you guys have tried it, let me know what you think about it. Not really there's a scent, but it doesn't smell anything like offensive, so if people don't like scented things, you'll still be fine with this, but just clean. And then I like to do that at night, but I don't want to gunk up my sheets. So when I was at Walmart, I found these aloe-infused socks. They probably had them there at Bath & Body Works, and I just didn't think at the time to pick them up. But I got these in, well, the foot department, where you would find powders and foot powders and sprays and things like that. It's aloe-infused with vitamin E, and so I'll put this on. You know, I'll do the heel thing in the shower with the pumice stone, and then you put this on, and then put your socks on, at least for a couple hours, if not overnight, and oh, nice feet, nice feet. Paint up your toenails. That's it. So if you guys use any of these products and you really like them, let me know. If you love something skin or makeup or house or whatever, share that with me, because I'm always looking. But thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.